Okay, so thank you everyone. Welcome to join us. For today, we are talking about Invoking Guru Rinpoche, a practical commentary on seven-line prayer. So this seven-line prayer basically is very, very important when we pray to Guru Rinpoche. So let's start. Oh, my name is Christina. I will be host today's session. So we will start just a short taking refuge and generate bodhicitta. So please, you can put your palm together. Let's do this. Okay, in the Buddha, Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly, I take refuge until I attain enlightenment. Through the merit of practicing generosity and so forth, may I attain Buddhahood for the benefit of all beings. Let's do it again. In the Buddha, Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly, I take refuge until I attain enlightenment. Through the merit of practicing generosity and so forth, may I attain Buddhahood for the benefit of all beings. Once again, in the Buddha, Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly, I take refuge until I attain enlightenment. Through the merit of practicing generosity and so forth, may I attain Buddhahood for the benefit of all beings. Okay, seven-line prayer. Om Ujjini Jinashan Sampema Kesatubala. As a jungle Ujjini, Bema Juni Jisoja, Kudu Kandu Mamboko, Digi Jisadaja, Shinjela Jishaso Guru Bema City Home. Home, in the northwest of the land of Uddiyana, in the heart of Lotus Flower, endowed with most marvelous attainment, you are renowned as Lotus born, surrounded by many hosts of Dakinis. Following in your footsteps, I pray to you, come, inspire me with your blessing. Guru Pema City Home. Once again by yourself, please. Home in the northwest of land of Uddiyana, in the heart of Lotus Flower, endowed with the most marvelous attainment. You are renowned as the Lotus born, surrounded by many hosts of Dakinis. Following in your footsteps, I pray to you, come, inspire me with your blessing. Guru Pema City Home. Okay. Homage to the teacher Buddha Shakyamuni, homage to the wisdom warrior Manjushri, homage to the entire loving lineage masters. The unpassed, profound, and wonderful Dharma is difficult to meet for hundreds and thousands of eons. Now that I get the chance to see, hear, receive, and practice it, may I understand the ultimate meaning of the Tathagata. In order to liberate all sentient beings, please generate supreme bodhicitta. Okay, under the blessings of Guru Rinpoche and our lineage masters, let's start today's session. Okay, first, I want to introduce our teacher, Khenpo Sodaji. He's one of the spiritual leaders in Nyingma lineage. As you know, we are practice Nyingma lineage. So Khenpo is a high lama of Nyingma lineage, but Khenpo also endorses Rim spirit, which is we learn all the lineages, Sutrayana, Mahayana, Mantrayana. So we learn all the lineages, not just specific for our lineage. And Khenpo is the Dzogchen lineage holder as the Vajraguru and the Dzogchen lineage holder. So he's transmit Vajrayana teachings. So lots of teachings as Yeshe Lama, Lamayantic, 7 treasuries, trilogy of finding comfort and ease, trilogies of natural freedom. So all the Dzogchen practice in Dzogchen's world. So we know like Mipham Rinpoche and Longchenpa is the very, very important lineage masters in our lineage. So Khenpo's main role is the Buddhist teacher. And Khenpo emphasizes a systematic approach of listening, contemplating, and meditating on the Dharma. So he has a lot of teachings, and currently there are over 3,000 official lessons. So think about if we listen to one lesson a day, it will take 10 years just to go through them once. Those are not including all the lectures Khenpo giving in universities or different scenario. So this Khenpo has a lot of teachings which share with us and give us the opportunity to learn and to practice. And he's prolific translator. Khenpo is inspired to translate a lot of teachings from Tibetan to Chinese, and also from Chinese to Tibetan. So a lot of great work from Khenpo. That's why now we are learning the preliminaries, including now the teachings from Invoking Guru Rinpoche. And he also the best-selling book author. So he has a lot of books, hundreds to hundreds of books published. Lots of books in Amazon too. So if you're interested, we can take a look. Okay. Next, we're talking about this teaching, Invoking Guru Rinpoche. What is this teaching? Who is the author? The author is Mipham Rinpoche. It's Mipham Rinpoche's renowned commentary as White Lotus, which is an explanation of the seven-line prayer to Guru Rinpoche. So currently in the market, I mean, in this world, there's two major translations. One is from Pamakara group, which is they translated this book in right. Is translate a long time back. This is also exactly the source for this teaching is White Lotus, is Mipham Rinpoche's explanation of the seven-line prayer. In left side is Khenpo's book. This book can be free downloaded from this link. So we will share with everyone after the meeting. So with Khenpo's extremely kind, you don't need buy. This is free download for everyone. This book, in the beginning, there's a Chinese version. Now it's translated to the English version. Khenpo is basically it's similar like what is published in Pamakara group. It's white, it's right side. So we can, everyone can have a free download book. Even like by reading it, you will receive immense blessing. Okay. So next, I would like to, who is Mipham Rinpoche? He's the author. So if you are not have watched the video, we have a video in our channel. It's Returning of Manjushri. So Mipham Rinpoche basically is in emanation of Manjushri. And Mipham Rinpoche also are Nyingma masters, and he's the student of Jianggong Kanchu and Zhenyang Chinzo Wambo and Patrul Rinpoche. So which we are learning the Nongzhou is from preliminary from Patrul Rinpoche, as everyone know. Patrul Rinpoche's teacher is Jinmei Gawi Nyogu. So that's why they are all connected from our lineage. We have a lot of teachings from Mipham Rinpoche. He's blessed by Manjushri. He's become the greatest scholar in his time. Mipham Rinpoche, Mipham means invincible. Nobody can defeat Mipham Rinpoche. So this is for Mipham Rinpoche's biography. So I just extracted some of the words from which also translated by Kambo Sotaji. So when he finally displayed the signs of passing to parinirvana, he declared. So the treaties I have composed were all manifested from treasury of wisdom. I have never written even a single four-line verse that was not authorized by the Bodhisattva Manjushri. So when you're reading the biography, he always mentioned before he write the treatise, he also always pray to Manjushri, and with Manjushri's wisdom mind, he wrote a lot of treatises. Even when he was 7 years old, he wrote a treatise, The Beacon of the Light. So this is also from Manjushri's blessing. So for anyone who explain here, practice them, the blessings they receive will be exceptional, sublime, surpassing other paths and arriving in a great swiftness. They are unlike certain teachings when the lineage is distant and the blessings are slow to manifest. So for here, we can divide it or distinguished. Some of the teachings are far, and it's like some masters are not very close to us. Basically, karmic connection. We are here. Our karmic connection with Mipham Rinpoche are very close. That's why the lineage transmission power are very strong. That's why we are learning. Why we're learning the treatise from Mipham Rinpoche. For that reason, we can receive the blessings, immense blessings when we study and contemplate. Okay, it's especially for the 7 generations, the power of blessings of the Dharma I leave behind will certainly intensify from generation to generation, grow even stronger. This is the aspiration Mipham Rinpoche had. So because of this aspiration, we will receive the power of blessings will certainly intensify from generation to generation. So from here, we are like 4 generations or 5 generations. So we are definitely in this next 7 generation. This is why we learn these works, these treaties from Mipham Rinpoche. So the Mipham Rinpoche continued, I now entrust all these Dharma treasures to the protection of the Dharma guardian Gasa. This is Dharma protector. For all who take these practices, the wind horse, fortune, and merit will surely flourish. So no adverse conditions or demonic obstacles shall find the slightest opportunity to interfere. So this is also aspiration, or you can say the Vajra words, because when masters with this enlightened mind, the words from the Vajra master, they carry immense power. So there will be, yes, this is going to happen. So this already entrust the Dharma protector, Gasar, to protect all the peoples, all the future disciples which practicing this treatise. So he continued, let's continue. If I were to recount my life journey in this entire without reservation, it would only incite the ignorant of baseless slander yielding little practice benefit. This is why I have to remain silent. Yet now, as I face the end of my life, the sight of you moved me to great compassion. Those words are said to his close disciples. Furthermore, at such a time, I would not possibly make false claims of having attained the quality of the superior beings. It is for this reason that I now reveal to you a brief glimpse of the divine secret. So this is before Mipham Rinpoche passed away. He left these words. Because of these words, we were practicing Mipham Rinpoche's teachings. Basically, this is the teaching for this invoking Guru Rinpoche. So also Mipham Rinpoche is make the aspiration in one of the sadhanas to serve Guru Rinpoche for all his lives. So his connection to Guru Rinpoche, also his connection to our lineage, and also his aspiration combined together. This is why Kampo is translating the Mipham Rinpoche's teachings in this purpose and shared with everyone, because Kampo has a wish to for the everyone has like the rain, receive the dharma rain from the Kampo. This is the Kampo's aspiration. Okay, so we Mipham Rinpoche, and we have a dharma protector to protect our practice. We can pray to Gasa to protect the protector to protect our practice. And what's the we give the evidence why omniscient Mipham Rinpoche has great power, because our His Holiness Jigme Phuntsar Rinpoche, I'm sure everyone heard of that. He's Kampo Sodaji's master. So he read, because of Mipham Rinpoche, he got realized the nature of mind, and he got enlightened. So this is from Jigme Phuntsar Rinpoche. Regarding the words of my master, Mipham Rinpoche, if you read them once, you will gain a glimpse of their profound meaning. If you read them twice, your understanding will broaden. No matter how many times you revisit them, each reading will yield deeper insight. His words are indistinguishable from the Vajra speech of Buddha himself. So because all lineage masters get enlightened from Mipham Rinpoche, and we are the disciples, then we will carry all the blessings from Jigme Phuntsar Rinpoche, from Mipham Rinpoche, and from Jigme Limba, Longchenpa, and go back all the way to Yeshe Tsogyo Guru Rinpoche. So never underestimate the peace and direction of omniscient Mipham Rinpoche. I myself have never regarded them lightly. I have immersed myself in his teaching repeatedly, for they carry inconceivable power of blessings and spiritual majesty. So these words are from Jigme Phuntsar Rinpoche. So you will see why we are sharing this teaching. There's a big reason behind this. It's from our lineage, and our master get enlightenment from Mipham Rinpoche, and also Mipham Rinpoche himself has the Vajra words, the aspiration. These teachings will benefit the 7 generations behind him. So this is all the coincidence, all the factors coming together. That's why we're here. We're learning this treatise. So these words are from Kampo Sodaji. Even without delving into its profound inner or sacred meanings, simply understand the outer meanings, as explained by Mipham Rinpoche, reveals the extraordinary nature of this 7-line supplication. So basically here Kampo explained mainly for the outer meanings, not the inner and the secret meanings, but its outer meanings can be transformed to inner and secret meaning. Yes. So with the blessings, the power of the blessings, you will review more. It's like what described from Mipham Rinpoche, right? You just need to read. When you read it, those Vaja words, you receive different feelings, different meanings. When you practice more, in every level when you practice, you will get the different meanings of these Vaja words. Okay, the prayer is remarkable benefit account for its presence in the terma text reviewed by all 108 tertons. So Guru Rinpoche leave a lot of secret, concealed teachings with buried under the sea, under the rocks, also some mind, terma. So the name is terma. So for the tertons, 108 tertons, they review those teachings as prophesied by Guru Rinpoche. In the future, Guru Rinpoche said, his emanations will come to this world to review those teachings which originally coming from Guru Rinpoche himself. Why? Because when the teachings coming from the person to person, master to master, sometimes will contaminate the teachings. And the teachings in the beginning, they are from Buddha Shakyamuni or some great masters, but when they transfer to transmission, in the transmission, if there is one master has some precept blockage, so the teachings will lose its power. That's why Guru Rinpoche buried a lot of secret teachings as terma. For this 7-line prayers, it presents in terma. Each terma was reviewed by those tertons. Basically, lots of tertons also emanation of Guru Rinpoche himself. Continue. When practitioners have faith in Guru Rinpoche and pray with devotions, the power of interdependence, together with the aspiration prayers Guru Rinpoche made on the path, ensure that his blessings can reach them with exceptional swiftness. So in this teaching, we will see we will also have lots of aspirations made by Guru Rinpoche. So when we read the text, we will review more. Even in this degenerate age, when harmful force and distorted teaching are widespread, those blessings can clear away obstacles and bring about accomplishment with remarkable ease. This is from Kampo Sodaji. Before this teaching, he gave a few words. Okay, this is from Dingo Khyentse Rinpoche. So the cultivation of devotion to the Guru and blending of one's mind with his or her enlightened mind is, in the words of Guru Dilgo Khyentse Rinpoche, the most vital and necessary of all practices, and is in itself the surest and the farthest way to reach the goal of enlightenment. So the Guru Yoga with the 7-line prayer, basically, this combined together give the disciples the swiftest, the fastest way to reach the goal of enlightenment. This is the shortcut and of all the practice, and it will practice in all the stages for the practice. So in the session, in this session, I wanna I make my aspiration. I want to share these teachings to everyone, and this is the first lesson. And continuously, we are learning more lessons. So basically, the format we are learning is we are reading Campbell's commentary. So as you can see in later, Campbell's explanation are short, and also I have a lot of content explanations from Mipham Rinpoche, which also carry a great power of blessings. So for this teachings, we have we started the course introduction and prerequisites. Then Campbell give the short explanation why foundational knowledge matters in Vajrayana practice, and also systematic embarking on the Vajrayana path and devotion, and extraordinary nature of Vajrayana. Basically, explain a very short sentence explained the practice of Vajrayana. So yeah, so let's go back. We will read the because the teachings are so concise and itself carry a great power. So I would like to use our non-draw format. So we'll read the book, and anyone if want to share some something in their mind when they are reading or have some questions, we can discuss. Okay, so let's start. This is Kampo Sutaji. So we'll start the lecture 1. We're not finished lecture 1 today, but we were gradually. So I put text reading. I divided a few sections to read, and for text reading 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So some of the content I think is not very relevant. It's like the darker green color. We can skip. Then we'll continue. This is the format, and then we share what's in your mind, or you share your story, why you have confidence of Guru Rinpoche. It's also good. Okay, so I'm going to call people on the chat to start. Okay, Jonathan, could you please start? Thank you.
Can you hear me?
Yes, can hear you.
Okay. I'm on my phone actually, so.
Oh, are you able to?
Yeah.
If not,
well, yeah, I can just. Oops,
okay.
stop. Yeah, it's fine. I just need to enlarge the fonts a little bit. Okay. So I don't read the green you said, huh?
Yeah, only the green color, not red. Yeah.
Okay. So the most supreme prayer to Guru Rinpoche. Of all the prayers to the great and glorious Master of Bodhiana, embodiment of all Buddhas, past, present, and future, and to come, the invocation composed of 7 Vajra
Jonathan,
verses is, yes?
1 minute, 1 minute. Sorry, I think I made a mistake. I need to share my book. Are you able to see my book?
No, I see your PowerPoint.
I know. Sorry. Okay. I thought
So
I
we'll see if
shared
I can.
everything, but I
We'll
didn't.
see if I can read on my computer, on my phone.
Okay. Are you able to see now? This is the book.
Yeah.
Okay. Please. Sorry. Yeah.
So, okay, course introduction and prerequisites. Each year, I offer Vajrayana teachings to some of my Dharma friends at Larangar. These teachings cover a wide range of topics, from the merits of the Vajrayana path to specific tantric practices and essential pith instructions. This year, I will place special emphasis on the merit and benefits of the seven-line prayer to Guru Padmasambhava. For this purpose, I will use Mipham Rinpoche's renowned commentary White Lotus, an explanation of the seven-line prayer to Guru Padmasambhava, as a primary text providing a direct and literal explanation. During these teachings, I will not introduce additional scriptural sources or extended reasoning as a concise explanation of this commentary. A concise explanation of this commentary is sufficient for comprehending the profound merits of this prayer. Through this, you will come to appreciate the extraordinary blessings and power inherent in the Vajra words of accomplished masters such as the omniscient Mipham Rinpoche. Mipham Rinpoche's White Lotus is structured into several sections, beginning with the outer practice, which expounds the literal meaning of the prayer, and then progressing to the profound and hidden meanings found in the inner and secret practices. For this course, I will offer a brief teaching on the outer practice. As for the inner and secret practices, we may explore them in the future if the opportunity arises. The seven-line prayer practice I will introduce is among the most accessible practices in Vajrayana. However, it is a tantric practice. As it is a tantric practice, it is highly recommended that you've received Vajrayana empowerment before attending. If you have not yet received such an empowerment, but wish to participate, please ensure that you listen with faith in Vajrayana and Guru Padmasambhava. If you hold views such as Vajrayana leads to erroneous path, or Vajrayana teachings are invalid, it would be best not to attend, as the course may not offer you the intended benefit. With why foundational knowledge matters in Vajrayana practice. When one embarks on the tantric path without a foundational understanding, there's a risk of abandoning or even disparaging it. Vajrayana presents the profound and advanced teachings of Tibetan Buddhism. Those who develop a genuine understanding of these teachings can experience transformative benefits. Conversely, a lack of basic knowledge may lead one to turn away from the path or engage in actions that accrue significant negative karma. Therefore, if you wish to follow this path, it is essential to study tantric teaching and cultivate a correct understanding of Vajrayana.
Thank you, Jonathan. Anything you want to share with us for this?
Well, I think it's an introduction, general introduction, and then some words of caution about Vajrayana practice, and then the importance of holding the right view and having the basic foundations when studying a text. It's interesting that this is open to anyone, so does not, although it is considered a Vajrayana teaching, it does not require to have received empowerment, but to receive this teaching with an open mind and with conviction about the value of the teaching. Yeah, I guess there will be a lot more said about this later, but I don't know if, yeah, that would be my general comment. Maybe just to say that the seven-line prayer is an unbelievable text, and then whichever text related to Guru Rinpoche like these, and then this sort of practice that can be in a way combined to some sort of Guru Yoga practice. Personally, I find really amazing. So yeah, I'm glad to be here today. I don't know if there's something else that you would like me to comment on, but that would be my general comment. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Anyone? Yeah, I think you also bring it out because this is the tantric practice. It's highly recommended. We have empowerment before attending, but Kampo is extremely kind. So not only the teaching, also the book, also published. So I think it's really depends on everyone's situation. If you have a lot of wrong views, or if you are in the beginning, or if you don't have a solid faith for Guru Rinpoche, I think if you generate wrong views, it might not may not suit for you for this teaching. But if you don't still not having empowerment, but you have a strong faith, like every time you pray to Guru Rinpoche, you have a lot of feelings for those people. I think you can even without empowerment. This is thank you. Anyone else want to share? No? Okay, let's continue. So text reading 2. Ning, Ifisha, could you please continue?
Okay.
Thank you.
Systematically embarking on the Vajrayana path. If you wish to follow Buddhism, so I'm leaving out what's in green.
Yes, please.
Oh. If you wish to follow Buddhism, particularly the Vajrayana, it is most beneficial to begin with a systematic approach, learning and practicing step by step. It is essential to establish a strong foundation by following a systematic approach before engaging in the more advanced practices of Vajrayana. Beginners are encouraged to study the origins of Vajrayana, the biographies of lineage masters, the benefits of this path, and accessible foundational practices. Thereafter, one can progress sequentially to more profound practices, from the generation and completion stages to the highest teachings of Mahamudra or Dzogchen. Neglecting this sequential approach can lead to regret for both the teacher and the student. If a student jumps right into the deepest tantric practices without understanding the basics, the teacher may regret having given the teachings, as the student may not be able to assimilate them. The student in turn may feel disappointed when the results do not meet expectations. In such cases, no matter how extraordinary the teachings, they will offer little benefit. This is why the Buddha emphasized in various sutras that teachers should instruct according to their students' inclinations, a principle of utmost importance. In the past, the great masters of India and the land of Tibet understood their students' capacities and provided appropriate teachings, whether basic or advanced, at each stage of practice. Today, this remains a challenge for both teachers and students. However, if they recognize the importance of giving and receiving tantric teachings in sequence, more Vajrayana practitioners will develop a correct view and be less likely to falter on the path. Recently, in conversations with Dharma friends, after starting to apply the tantric teachings they have studied in recent years, they came to realize the importance of completing the preliminary stages before moving on to the main practices. As a result, they now devote themselves to foundational training such as contemplating the impermanence of life and Guru Yoga. They have become convinced that when the blessings of the Buddha as bodhisattvas and gurus permeate their minds, they are most likely to make significant progress in their dharma practice, regardless of the specific practice they engaged in. Without such blessings, it is difficult to attain realization through theoretical study or philosophical debate alone, as these are largely confined to conceptual thought. Many practitioners have come to a deep understanding of this truth, which is of great importance. Furthermore, they have become more careful and discerning about giving and receiving tantric teachings, and they stress the necessity of beginning Vajrayana practice with the preliminary practices.
Thank you, Ifisha. Anything you want to share for this paragraph?
I think this is just stressing the importance of practice the preliminaries before we get to more advanced practices like Vajrayana practices. I think Kempo is saying, instead of moving straight into tantric teachings or having teachings or empowerments, I guess, higher teachings, our teachers should teach preliminaries. But again, it's also twofold. If a teacher knows a student is ready, then they can teach the advanced teachings. So it's the teacher trying to figure out or knowing where their student is and the student knowing what they're ready for. So you're not showing up to do higher level teachings or take empowerments or do practices when you don't have the foundational skills or knowledge, because that can then lead to you becoming disenchanted with the practice because you're not getting realizations that you think you should be getting because you're doing these higher practices because you just don't understand them because you have no foundation. Or the teacher, you think that the teacher is not doing what he's supposed to do or is not good as he should be because, again, you don't have the foundational practices. So it's better for us to find teachers, I guess, who and spend time with the teachers so they know us, and for teachers to get to know their students before they give the teachings. I guess from my own commentary on this is that nowadays that it becomes a little nuanced because, you can get empowerments and get teachings anywhere on YouTube, online. So then people are jumping into teachings that are way advanced before they even have instruction in preliminary practices. And students are being exposed, or dharma practitioners are being exposed to teachings without having or without being under the guidance of a guru or a teacher explicitly. And so it's hard. I guess when it comes on to today, it's hard to say where the line is with this. I don't know if anybody else has an opinion on it. Do you jump in because it's available? Because that would indicate that on some karmic level you're ready. Or should you find a teacher and figure that out with somebody's guidance? Or do we focus on the preliminary practices? So even though we have access to higher practices like Vajrayana practices. So I don't know. That's it. Thank you.
Thank you, Ifisha. Thank you so much. Yeah, this is what you just said. This is the reality. But I always say, I don't know, it's lots of people already bored of I always saying, even enlightenment, everything need courses and factors. If we don't have the right courses, we're not get the right fruition, right? If you jump to the higher teachings, probably is not a good course. And then when you someday you realize, and then you want to go back, but the course is gonna be, you have to remove all the impact you did in the beginning and start over again. And because the step is wrong, then when we grow, even when we grow some vegetable, right? So the steps, the time you need water, but you didn't give water, you give something else, and the plant has some problem. Then when you correct this, you will need a lot of effort. But in possible, you never noticed you're wrong, and then you are straight line. Then that will be the wrong path. For you spend lots of time and effort. Then because the path is wrong, and then you will definitely not going to enlightenment. So this is very risky. Campbell always emphasize. Okay, let's continue. Devotion and the extraordinary nature of Vajrayana. Let's see. Choin, could you please read?
Yeah, sure. Thanks, Christina. Devotion and the extraordinary nature of Vajrayana. Cultivating faith and conviction in Vajrayana is more important than academic study alone. As Vajrayana practitioners, it is essential to cultivate devotion to Vajrayana through dedicated study. With such faith, it becomes easier to recognize the extraordinary nature of Vajrayana. The extraordinary nature is inherent in all Buddhist teachings, but is especially evident in the Tantric tradition. Based on my years of studying the Buddha Dharma, my confidence in Vajrayana has grown each time I have engaged with the Tantric teachings, whether through the theoretical studies, actual practice, or even mantra recitation. These experiences have led me to realize that Vajrayana reveals the ultimate truth, and my heart resonates with and embeds with it. I'm confident that Vajrayana is not only deeply attractive, but also profound in its teachings and supreme in its practice. Only through comprehensive study and practice of the Tantric path can one develop genuine confidence in its nature. Understanding the value of Buddhism as a whole also helps us appreciate the excellence of Vajrayana, a tradition that holds a prominent place within Buddhism. Today, Buddhism is widely recognized as a sophisticated philosophical system. Many scientific researchers and religious scholars approaching it from a fair and objective standpoint consider Buddhism to be exceptionally unique. This distinction primarily stems from the Buddhist emphasis on compassion and wisdom, qualities rarely encountered in such depth within other spiritual traditions. Buddhist compassion extends equally to all sentient beings, not just humans. Furthermore, Buddhist wisdom is so inclusive and tolerant that it does not promote violent or negative behaviors that provoke affective emotions, which may indeed be present in some other spiritual paths. Nonetheless, some masters within the Sutrayana tradition may not, if they had the opportunity to become familiar with the Vajrayana path, they would have certainly recognized its value. The more they studied, the more they would appreciate its excellent qualities, such as its powerful blessings and extraordinary merit. Therefore, it is fair to say that those with virtuous connections and faith in Buddhism will embrace Vajrayana once they understand its true merit.
Thank you, Chuyin. Anything come in your mind that you want to share with the here?
Sure. I think Ken Rinpoche is continue his emphasis on the devotion. I think in the previous text reading, right? Khenpo said that the best way to attain sweet path of enlightenment is to have a great both of the faith and devotion to the teachings, and do not have a wrong view or a perverted view toward the teaching, and also to the master, to the root guru. And he continued in this section about not just only you study, theoretical study, doing reading, discussion, or doing research, just like how the scientists do, but the scientists now, they in the modern day, they see the unique quality of the Vajrayana through the actual practice. So Ken Rinpoche is very straight. His emphasis or stress on the practice, and especially the Tantric Buddhism, the root of the all the 84,000 skanda of the Buddha teaching is all distill into two, which is the skillful mean or compassion, as we called it, and the wisdom of no self or emptiness. So with these two, one can attain the sweet path of enlightenment. So that my take on this reading. Thank you.
Thank you, Join. Yeah, you, yes, the fastest way or swift way to get enlightenment is from the Guru's blessing. But how to generate the faith and devotion, we have to learn step by step, and also learn the Guru's teaching. And also, it's like Guru Rinpoche's teaching as well from Mipham Rinpoche. It's like the very tight lineage transmissions. That's also a factor. When all the factors meet, then you will generate the great faith. And then when you have faith for the Guru, for Guru Rinpoche, and then you will receive the blessing. If you have the blessing, you will swift get enlightenment. This is the shortcut. In the beginning, Kampo said that. Dingo Khyentse Rinpoche also said that. And here, again, Kampo emphasized again. So we have to, we know the goal, what we needed to do, and then we know the path, and then we know the path, and then we know the shortcut. What's the best way to achieve that goal? This is the best way. Okay, so this coming to the real content of the from Mipham Rinpoche, and a short explanation for Kampo's teaching. So Darren, are you able to read? Could you please read?
I can read, but can you hear me? I'm not sure
Yes,
about
yes,
audio.
please. Yeah.
Okay. The most supreme prayer to Guru Rinpoche. Namo Guru Padma Manjushri Vajra Tikshmaya, holder of the Vajra, you who are in truth all Buddhas of the triple time, late-born Lord, appearing as an emanation in this world, body of undying wisdom, sovereign of Vijataras, Padmakara, O glorious one, protect me now, this wanderer. The holder of the Vajra embodies the nature of all Buddhists throughout past, present, and future. He manifested in this world as a late-born Lord, known as Padmasambhava. Having attained undying wisdom, he reigns as sovereign over tens of thousands of Vijataras. We beseech the glorious Guru Rinpoche to protect us, pitiful beings wandering in this age of degeneration. The more fervently we pray to Guru Rinpoche, the more powerfully his blessings flow to us. When these blessings dissolve into our minds, our practice naturally unfolds without hindrance. In this degenerate age, negative forces and those who hold wrong views are especially active. Wrongful attachments and negative thoughts can arise within us at any moment. In such dark times, it is nearly impossible to accomplish our practice through our own limited efforts. Without relying on the support of an extraordinarily powerful force, we cannot overcome the challenges of the path. Therefore, again and again, I urge you, my Vajra friends, to fervently pray to Guru Padmasambhava with fierce devotion. If you do so, your practice will progress smoothly from the beginning to end. The lotus of my heart, endowed with threefold faith, is turned towards the day star of the mighty conqueror and opens in the splendor of blessings. May the honey dewdrops of this explanation sweetly fall and satisfy the wishes of the fortunate. This verse is a metaphor. The Buddhist blessings are like the sun. When it shines forth, the wisdom lotus of Mipham Rinpoche's face blossoms. From this unfolding flows the honey-like nectar of this commentary, which those with virtuous karmic connections may enjoy, thus fulfilling their wishes. In essence, just as sunlight causes the lotus to blossom and attracts honeybees to gather its sweet nectar, bringing satisfaction to the fortunate, so too do these teachings fulfill the aspirations of those who are blessed to receive them.
Thank you so much for the reading. Do you wanna anything come to your mind you want to share for this reading?
Well, from what I could get is that, you know, in order to attain or attain enlightenment, because this is a degenerate period, we need strong blessings from the guru to protect us through the path, because without their blessings and their power, it's sort of hard in this degenerate period. So we should pray mindfully and pointedly to Guru Rinpoche to ask for his blessings so that we could attain enlightenment effectively and swiftly, supposedly.
Thank you so much. Yeah, thank you so much for the reading. I feel like when you read it, I feel the blessings. It's really very powerful words from Mipham Rinpoche and also from Kempo. Yeah, that's also the exact reason I would like everyone read, right? When they read it, you feel it. It's really amazing. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Anyone?
Welcome.
Yeah. Anyone else want to share? No? Okay, let's continue. Our time is okay, looks like. Okay, Rinchen Chongjun, could you please continue read text reading 5? Can you hear me? Rinchen? Okay, looks like it's not able to hear. Sally, could you please read? So.
Yeah, just a minute.
Thank you.
I cannot see your screen in full.
You are not able to see my screen?
It's okay now. See, let's see. Okay. Of all the prayers to the great and glorious Master of Odhyana, embodiment of all Buddhas, past, present, and to come, the invocation composed of 7 Vajra verses is supreme. It arose spontaneously as the natural resonance of indestructible ultimate reality and is an immense treasure mine of blessings and accomplishment. Among the countless supplications to Guru Rinpoche, the 7-line prayer holds the highest place. This prayer was not composed by Guru Rinpoche himself, nor it is merely a supplication addressed to him. Rather, it arose at unifying supplication of the Buddhas of the 10 directions. Like the Sole Heir of the Doctrine Tantra, this prayer spontaneously manifested from space when the blessings and the wisdom of the Buddhas of the 3 times converged. It stands as the source and treasury of all blessings, merit, and accomplishment. Even without dwelling into its profound inner or secret meaning, simply understanding the outer meaning as explained by Mipham Rinpoche reveals the extraordinary nature of the 7-line supplication. The prayer's remarkable benefits accounts for its presence in terma texts revealed by all 108 tertons. For this reason, every Dharma assembly in the Tibetan Buddhist tradition, especially those of the Nyingma school, begins with 3 recitations of the 7-line prayer. When you pray with genuine faith and devotion, Guru Rinpoche, the Buddhas of the 10 directions, the 3 roots, Dharma protectors, and all noble beings gather before you, bestowing blessings and empowerments. As ordinary beings, we are like a young homeless child wandering a crowded street, lost and alone, with no one to care for him. When the child called out desperately for his mother, she rushes to him at once, providing comfort and protection. In this dark time of degeneration, even we aspire to practice Dharma without obstacles. Relying solely on our own effort may not be enough. Therefore, it is essential to pray to our Guru, Dharma protector, and deities.
Thank you, Sally. Anything you want to share with us this paragraph?
Yeah, I think amazing first thing is no one composed this prayer. It's spontaneous manifestation of all the blessing or supplication or all the Buddhas. Of course, it's difficult to understand how this happened, but that's things like this can indeed happen. That's one amazing thing here. And another thing I like the analogy here to a little child lost in the crowd. And because the mother's love is universal, it's very easy to relate to. So here, Hempo taught that just like a child calling his mother, Padma-sama said, I cannot resist not to come. I have to come because my child is calling. So I think this is a very, very suitable analogy or example for us to realize how important, because we are like a child, really, we need protection. So that's my feeling. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Sally. Yeah, this I also feel like it's surprised it arose as the unified supplication simultaneously. It's not composed by someone, so it's really it's miracle. Lots of things like beyond our imagination. You know, it happened and it continuing happening. Yeah. Yeah, that's how. Let's go back to our to our PowerPoint. The most supreme prayers to Guru Rinpoche. So the Kampo here also mentioned it arouses spontaneously. So it's not someone to wrote this supplication. And I would like to give a little bit more content of this, because we are here, we only study the outer, but in Vajrayana, they have outer, inner, secret meanings in Vajrayana. It's outer, it means we supplicate to Guru as outside for us. So externally, to pray to Guru is Guru and us are separate. So the Guru is the teacher who bless and guide us. This is the what Kampo, the teachings here without the empowerment. And the inner meaning, the sacred quality are understood and cultivated within. So Guru Rinpoche actually is the awakened body, spirit, mind. So this is the enlightened quality that Guru Rinpoche embodied. Not only Guru Rinpoche, all the Buddhas, they have same quality, right? So it's more like quality. We cultivate those quality. They also have a different method how to cultivate. There is more teachings in Tantrayana, and the secret meanings is go one more deep. The distinction between self-guru and reality dissolves. It's like we can some of the practice we can visualize ourselves as Guru Rinpoche. So Guru, deity, and self are recognized as inseparable. will all present the nature of mind. So samsara and nirvana are same, but this is more deeper the practice. So this is the nature of our mind. For here we are Kambo is using the outer meaning to explain the like Mipham Rinpoche's teaching here. But for Mipham Rinpoche also have different levels of meanings. So it's more powerful than just the text. Like normal people understand the text, even the same text, they have different meanings. That's why the teacher, the master, guru is very important. If without the guru, how do we know these teachings are same, but they contain the so profound meanings? And we have to realize our nature of mind, right? So okay, actually, I want to leave the Q&A to the last. So I want to continue to share how to practice, right? And said, okay, we learned, we pray to Guru Rinpoche to receive Guru Rinpoche's blessing. So here we have more powerful tool to use in order to receive Guru Rinpoche's blessing. This is the shower of blessings. It's a Guru Yoga based on 7-line prayer. It's also composed by Mipham Rinpoche. So it's Mipham Rinpoche. It's so kind. So he said, okay, this is the explanation we can learn. And how you practice. Here is the practice. Exactly the same person composed this. So this is the shower of blessings. So centered on the foundational 7-line prayer. So he composed this sadhana, how you visualize what you need to do, how to practice in order to pray, to Guru Rinpoche with 7-line prayer. This sadhana is on this link. I put the real sadhana. Then with our master Kampo's kindness, extraordinary kindness, he gave the oral transmission. Let's listen to the oral transmission. So it's like how to practice in Vajrayana tradition, we need the transmission. So this transmission is from Kampo specifically for the shower of blessings. It's very short. Let's listen together.
Davjir tang jarkan kandi urjung dorjin cham chan hui hwaram baram sorjir yimdang chir shaya dorjir yombe tovam tardang ranchim jibir dianjin ze gurnyok longne dechinag zavjin barar kortar saksam diamso chim tarakta shinlab tugirji charim beb daglag zi jarkan ngowon chime da yishi jarkan ngowon chime yishir ka donshik chagbe Bad sugar tagdum tsara li dang long shu tiksum gewi tsogo gum zam cho pi chendog mung nember tomen nesa diktong mali shi chipchi yara kunji yondan ji kyawdak chikbum gombur namtar la nyane yerang tapik soran de zabji chuji cherchin beber kir beber kir rangzhang gewi ngubo gumdam ne ro kum jamso chachang ne ji waram gombo chi chi namtar jivnyang Kajim Joan Jimbi Tondo Ngor, Johnny Kandim Kimsik Terchenbo, Tingan Hingmi Chachik Rinpoche, Abdul Kapem Narjang Donshiki, Sorndevela, Sevim Nirdag Zu, Gombolone, Tijir Sarjon La, Murdan Takar Nyang Lav Shinjil, Tagdam Samam Nirdu Tamba Dam, Chonan Tamong, Jersarda Sora, Ji Shila, Sigdon Sorndev Chini Sundon, Horgen Jen Johnson, Pamakis Dombo. Yamsum chukong zhoni pammam zhoni jisi zhang kordam kanzho mungbo kuru kiki jisu dagzhu shinji labchak shaksa surun kuru pamma sarda hong muki jik surabda pep lama yawem jibzhon zimdang tekan ishi jik wazir nar nga takbab kyangni rangar nyingar tambeb jid shinji labar samla banzar kuru jirig la oma hong banzar kuru pamma sardong hong oma hong banzar kuru pamma sardong Mahong Badran Gurapa Master Don, Lamian Nelson, Yikim Johnson, Gozer Carmen Thompson, Jones, Rango Nelson, Tambir Gosum, Drivision, Curson to you, Curson to you, Dorjir. Laman Kurchi got the Jir, Carmatile, Hongum Sambar, Ninga, Runger Ninger Tumbi Lami to Rusama Yermit, Larki Chujir Go, Larki Churkurni Ji, Jola, Yeni, Jugir, Paulan de P. Runga, Semnit, Odomi Churkuchimbo, Ranger of Tajan, Larian, Rigimartavi, Noatamcho, Lami Ranjan of Tela, Geva, Mojan, Shibab Jup. Delos Shago, Jibagon, Tamchin Dara Jibi, Trojan Davi, Yartse Gyalla, Serb Tamchitan, Gurupama, Chander, Molum Depa, Mipham number Gerve, Yikim Sole Shua Geo Mangalam.
Okay, so we finished. Then we have in our channel, we have the Guru Yoga practice to accompany the 7-line prayer. So this is the link. When you practice, there is some visualized Guru Rinpoche, how to visualize. And then they have some other like 7-branch praying, visualization, you know, the content. You can follow that for the real practice. And some explanations from Kampo General Zhu, which is also from Larunga. Okay, so I wanna, yeah, this is all I want to cover because we prayed, then we know the method, we know the author, why we are learning this practice like here, how we practice, and also learning some Sally's, sorry, some Kampo's words. Sally, go ahead.
Excuse me, I just want to add a few words. This shower blessing is very powerful sadhana. So, and try to make good use of this video. Because, and then also we have one enlisted link. So you won't be bothered by all the commercial and so forth. So we could use it as our daily practice. In this sadhana, Khenpo Sodom Rinpoche recited the 7-line prayer for 110 times. Now, even we don't have that much time, we could just recite 21 times and move forward. Because in the, at the end, there is very important the receiving the blessing of the body, speech, and mind of 3 light, and then merging with the Guru's mind. And that is a complete sadhana from the beginning to the end of you know, the merging the mind, I see our own true nature and so forth. So I would highly recommend everyone to save the link of this and try to make it a daily practice. That I think that's instead of we just read the 7-line prayer and just once. I think it's you know, with time I think we'll see the difference. Thank you.
Thank you, Sally. I think from Guru Rinpoche, his words in another book, I think is Treasures from Juniper Ridge. And he said how to gain the power. The power is from sadhana. You practice, you have, you need to follow, like Mipham Rinpoche created it from wisdom mind, from that kind of sadhana. Because everything wrote there is Vajra words, Vajra speech, so it carries the power. So if you want to gain the power yourself, you want to gain the deep practice, improve your practice, you need to follow the exactly sadhana which created by the Vajra master. Normally in the practice, we don't recommend you think, oh, I should practice like this, I should practice like that. It's not like that, because if it's from a conceptual mind, there's no power, right? So in our ordinary normal life, you also notice the words from Vajraguru is much more powerful from ordinary people. Even we noticed. Anyway, that's why. Yeah, thank you, Sally, for what you added. I think in the future, go ahead. You want to
I
say?
also want to mention that if there's no time to recite 110 times, try to use the timestamps under the video. You could, after you finish 21 or whatever recitation, you could click to the Vajra Guru mantra and then skip it and then go ahead to finish the rest of the sadhana. This is just a suggestion. Use the timestamps that I mean.
Thank you. Thank you, Sally. Yeah, I think in the future, if we have time, or we leave some time, I can make a short video to practice here also possible. Today, because the first session, I just want to introduce whatever we have, then you can practice yourself. Thank you. Anyone else want to add anything? Okay. Leonore, welcome to our session. Okay, so I'll go back to Q&A. So it's 9:22. I think we still have a few minutes. Anyone have anything want to ask or discuss? No, very quiet. Okay, so I think we're good. For the time-wise, we're also good. So this is the first session. In the future, we'll continuously have this kind of session. We will add some practice at the end of the session. So we learn and we feel when we supplicate Guru Rinpoche, and we feel the blessings. Okay. Now, if nobody have anything want to share or ask, so we'll go to the dedication. Okay. Just as warrior Manjushri attained omniscience and Samantabhadra too, all this merit now I dedicate to train and follow in their footsteps. And all the Buddhas of past, present, and future praise these aspirations as spring. So now I dedicate all this root of virtue for all beings to perfect good actions. Onahong Benja Guru Bama Siti Hong. Onahong Benja Guru Bama Siti Hong. Onahong Benja Guru Bama Siti Hong. Okay. Right. So thank you everyone to join our session. We'll see you next time. Okay. Hey Sally, let me stop the
Thank you, everyone.
Yeah, thank you everyone.
Thank you, everyone.
Yeah. Welcome again.
Thank you. Thank you very much.